All right, ready to dive into something kind of interesting. It's called the orange peel theory.
Yeah.
Ever had someone peel you an orange? Seems pretty basic, right? But get this.
Okay.
This theory says it can actually tell you a lot about the dynamics in your relationship.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yeah, so if you're the type of person who really appreciates those small gestures, or maybe you just want to know, like, what your partner's actions are really saying, this is the deep dive for you.
Sounds fun.
So let's peel back the layers, huh?
All right.
The main idea here is that if someone's willing to peel an orange for you, they're basically showing they're willing to put in the extra effort in the relationship.
Interesting.
Like, it's not really about the orange itself.
Right.
It's more about what that act represents.
Yeah, like attentiveness,
Right.
consideration, wanting to make your life just a little bit easier.
Exactly. It's like they see you struggling with that peel and they think, hey, let me take care of this for you. And, our source even brings up other examples like making coffee or filling up the car with gas. It's the little things, right?
It really is. And it's funny because those little acts of service,
Yeah.
they actually connect to some pretty deep relationship needs.
Oh, how so?
Like feeling seen and appreciated, When someone does something thoughtful for you, it says, hey, I'm paying attention to what you need.
Oh, yeah.
And I care about you.
That's so true.
Yeah.
It's like they're saying, I see you, I value you,
Yeah.
without actually having to say it.
Exactly.
But wouldn't that depend on the person, though? Like, what if someone just straight up doesn't like oranges?
Sure.
I mean, how do we take this theory and figure out those orange peel moments that are unique to every single relationship?
That's a great point. You've hit on something super important here.
Okay.
The orange is really it's a metaphor.
Okay.
The real value of this theory is that it makes us think
Okay.
about what those unique acts of service are in our own relationships.
I like that.
What are those little things, that mean the world to you and your partner?
Wow. I'm already thinking about some of those things in my own relationship.
Yeah.
It's funny how sometimes we just don't even notice how important those small gestures are.
It happens.
Right.
It really does.
Yeah.
But recognizing those gestures and saying thank you, that's huge
Okay.
for building a culture of appreciation in your relationship.
Okay, so let's break that down.
Right.
What exactly do we mean by a culture of appreciation?
Okay, so
Sounds nice, but what does that actually look like day to day?
it's all about, really noticing
Uh-huh.
and being thankful for the things your partner does, whether it's big or small.
Mm-hmm.
It's about making each other feel valued.
Okay.
It's those, everyday acts of love
Yeah.
that add up
Uh-huh.
to create this feeling of, deep connection and appreciation.
So it's not just about, like, receiving those acts of service. It's also about making sure you acknowledge them and say, hey, thanks for doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's about giving back, too.
Yeah.
It's a two-way street.
Yep.
Both partners need to be trying to make life a little easier for each other
Right.
and showing their appreciation.
This is kind of reminding me of the idea of love languages.
Oh, yeah.
Like how some people, they love those big romantic gestures,
Sure.
but then others, they really connect with those everyday acts of care.
Absolutely. You're totally right.
Like that acts of service love language.
Yes.
Yeah.
The orange peel theory definitely fits in with that.
Totally.
It shows how powerful those small acts of service can be,
Right.
especially for people who really value that kind of expression.
So even though the orange peel theory might seem, I don't know, kind of lighthearted at first,
Yeah.
it really gets us thinking about how we show up for our partners in those like small but impactful ways.
Yeah.
It's all about finding our own orange peel moments.
Right. Exactly. And, those moments, they're going to be different for every couple.
Right.
It's not about copying some specific action.
Okay.
It's about getting the feeling behind it, that willingness to go that extra mile
Okay.
to show your partner, hey, I care about you.
So true. It's like almost a secret language of love,
Yeah.
made up of these little gestures that say, I see you, I appreciate you, I want to make things a little bit easier for you.
Exactly.
But how do we find those unique gestures, the ones that really resonate in our own relationships?
That's where communication comes in.
Yeah.
It's a two-way street.
Right.
Being open about what you need
Uh-huh.
and being open to hearing what your partner needs.
Yeah.
That's key.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's as simple as saying, what would really make me feel loved
Mm-hmm.
if you,
Oh, I love that.
yeah,
It takes out all the guesswork.
right.
And it shows your partner, like you're actually thinking about ways to make them feel appreciated. It's not about, keeping score or anything. It's
Yeah.
about building that feeling of like mutual care.
Exactly. And the best part is, it creates this, like, positive feedback loop.
Oh, how so?
Well, when you feel appreciated, you're more likely to do something nice back.
Right.
And that just makes your bond stronger.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're putting money in the emotional bank account of your relationship.
Okay, I gotta ask.
Go ahead.
Is there a risk of, like, overthinking this whole thing?
Uh-huh.
Like, does every little thing have to have some big meaning behind it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You know, can't we just do nice things for each other without, like, analyzing it all to death?
Right. It's important to find a balance.
Hmm.
You know, we don't want to turn every nice thing into some kind of relationship test.
Right.
The point isn't to overanalyze.
Okay.
It's to be more aware of those little gestures
Yeah.
and the impact they have.
So it's more about, like, changing how we see things, becoming more tuned in to those little acts of love that are already happening.
Absolutely. It's about recognizing that sometimes the most meaningful gestures
Mm-hmm.
are the ones that just happen naturally in everyday life.
Yeah.
It's about seeing the love in the little things.
You know, this whole conversation's making me realize maybe I haven't been appreciating those little things my partner does for me enough.
Oh, interesting.
I tend to focus on, like, the big romantic gestures, but
Yeah.
maybe those aren't always the most important ones.
It's easy to get caught up in the big stuff.
Right.
But the truth is, relationships, they're built on those everyday moments of connection.
Right.
It's the little things,
Mm.
those consistent acts of love and care.
Yeah.
That's what really keeps a relationship strong over time.
This has been such an eye-opening deep dive.
I'm glad.
I feel like I have a whole new perspective
Yeah.
on how I see those little things my partner does.
That's great.
But let's shift gears a bit.
Okay.
Bring it back to our listeners. We've had fun breaking down this whole orange peel theory,
Yeah.
but really it all comes down to building that culture of appreciation and gratitude in our relationships.
Absolutely.
But what does that actually look like for our listeners?
That's the real question, right?
Yeah.
It's easy to talk about these ideas,
Mm-hmm.
but how do we put them into practice?
Right.
How do we build that appreciation in our daily lives?
Well, maybe it starts with just being more aware
Okay.
of those little things our partners are already doing for us.
That's a great starting point.
Yeah.
And then we can start thinking about how we can do the same for them
Right.
and how we can show our appreciation.
Yeah.
It's this beautiful cycle of giving and receiving
Mm-hmm.
that can really make our relationships richer.
This deep dive has definitely made me want to be more mindful
Yeah.
of those little things.
I agree.
I think we all get so busy
Uh-huh.
that we forget to acknowledge those everyday acts of love.
And, you know, it makes me wonder,
Does that...
what are some of those unique acts of service
Mm-hmm.
that are meaningful in your relationships?
Yeah.
What are those little gestures that make you feel truly loved and appreciated?
Wow.
So it's something to think about, isn't it?
It really is. And we want to hear from you.
Yes.
Share your own orange peel moments with us on social media.
Yeah, let's keep this conversation going.
It's so great that you're encouraging our listeners to really think about this.
Yeah.
It's not just about listening, right? It's about taking these ideas and actually using them.
Exactly. We want this to be something that starts bigger conversations
Mm-hmm.
and more mindful interactions in their own relationships.
Okay.
Because really, that's where the real power of this theory is.
So we've spent all this time unpacking this orange peel theory,
Yeah.
and it's pretty clear that the orange is just a symbol, right?
Right.
But what's the real takeaway here? What do we want our listeners to remember?
It's about recognizing that those small acts of service,
Yeah.
those little things that might seem insignificant,
Mm.
they're actually powerful ways of showing love and care.
Okay.
It's about noticing them, appreciating them, and doing the same in return.
Mm-hmm.
It's about creating a culture of appreciation in our relationships,
Yeah.
where both partners feel seen, valued, and cherished.
And it's not about those grand gestures or keeping score.
No.
It's about those everyday acts of love,
Exactly.
the ones that really build a strong and fulfilling relationship.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Mm.
The little things really do make a big difference.
And you never know.
Yeah.
Maybe by paying attention to those little things, those orange peel moments,
Mm-hmm.
we can all create relationships that are a little sweeter and a lot more meaningful.
Absolutely.
This has been such an insightful deep dive.
It has.
It's amazing how something as simple as peeling an orange can lead to such a deep conversation about love and appreciation.
It really is.
You know,
It just goes to show you the power of those small gestures. They might seem small on the surface, but they can have a ripple effect that makes our connection so much stronger.
So, to all our listeners out there, keep peeling back those layers.
Yes.
Keep finding those orange peel moments
Right.
and keep nurturing that culture of appreciation in your relationships.
And until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and keep diving deep into the wonders of human connection.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.